Well, good morning, folks. Today, well, it ain't good morning, shoot. It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I didn't make any videos this morning just because I was by myself today, working on loan today, out of choice. Pooh Bear was going to be on overtime, and I didn't really want to be rushed today. Today's a quiet day. Today's the day that I'm just out here by myself. Ain't no hurry. Just out here working on my own. Trying to finish this road up. I got us a good layer in here. I didn't really go any heavier than, I mean, it ain't that heavy of a lift. It's just, I've been up here just basically just cleaning up. Went and ate lunch with Hagen with HB Lawn Care and Brandon Smith with Finish Line Concrete, Bodie Grass. Of course, he's our salesman at Bridgeport John Deere. Finish Line had a couple of his guys, Cracker and Biscuit. Those are their nicknames. I could probably figure out their real names, but I don't want to think that hard right now. Anyway, went to lunch with them. I come back, right there's where we dug out that field, that rocky field. I pushed a bunch of good dirt back inside of that and walked that face in real good. Got it kind of cleaned up. And started working up here cutting this down. I think I'm going to have to, either going to take out a tree or two, or I'm going to have to cut what I got on top of me a little bit deeper. I don't really want to go any farther up the hill cutting. I really thought I had enough, but I was wrong. So, I don't know. I'm gonna get the excavator and come up here and do a little bit of excavating or excavator work. Then I'll mention, or I'll go back down that way and grab. See, if you look at them up here, that don't look bad at all. It's got a nice contour to it. I think I can cut what I'm standing on. I'll cut it down about another 2 feet and feather it through that way just to kind of keep that grade about the same. And I think that'll all still marry together. It's still in the phase. I don't really want to take any more of these trees out. These trees are nice. These are beautiful maples, and I'm already kind of at the end of it. And I don't really know what. I guess I just have to leave a brush out in the woods and bring the log down there. They can always saw them up or cut them up for firewood or whatever. So let's go down here and get the excavator and bury some stumps. Well, we got the stumps disposed of. Got some of the rock peeled out. Looks like she's dried up sufficient enough to be able to drive the roller up there now. Let's go up here and roll. Go up here and roll in this road so that we can add some more and try to. I'd love to finish this road in this corner out. Boom! Pooh Bear's right here. Oh yeah, Pooh Bear. I never did show Pooh Bear how to work this air conditioner. You turn this knob to 0. That turns the heat off. You turn this knob right here to, so I get it figured out. Let's see. It'll be off, so this would be wide open on the AC. And heard the air compressor kick in. This thing's got a little 4-cylinder Cummins on it, like a 3.2 liter or something. Man, it's nice. I know my hat's looking pretty raggedy, ain't it, folks? This is that OCD. You'll notice every now and then I be talking, I got to do my hat like this. I do that even when I ain't looking at a camera. I don't know, it's probably some kind of a tick I have. Oh man, I can feel her working. Let's go up a hill here and let's roll all this nonsense in. Then I'll get back on the pusher and let's try to finish out this curve. Well, we got her rolled in. Got her tightened up pretty good. It's kind of slick back here. I get a little bit of that shale and push it on down. That's the reason why I parked it down the hill a little bit. I was going to put a little bit more shale in here, cover up this clay. Gives a pretty good base. Plus that shale will wear. If something happens, we don't get back up here pretty soon. Man, that ice storm just tore everything up. Okay, let's get on the dozer here and push a little bit more. I think it's about 3 o'clock or so. Yeah, probably just work till dark. I'm gonna go see a buddy of mine out in Wayne County. He's got a culvert out there at his house. He's got a culvert out there. Let's go look at this evening. He said he had to be somewhere. So I'll just put it in gear, dummy. I'll try to get a hold of him this afternoon or tonight. I'll let him know about what time that I would be finished up here. So, or finished, or what time I'll be out tomorrow. I got 2 or 3 to look at tomorrow, I think. I bidded 5 or 6 last weekend. I think I turned in 4 bids or 3 bids. So we'll see what happens. Alright, I better put 2 hands on the sticks. And forgot to grab my clamp out of my excavator. Well, move the excavator out of the way. Get this last little bit here to push, and then, well, I don't know. I mean, it's a road going up a hill. And again, I'm always my own worst critic. But one way I look at it, it's a little too steep. Like when I'm looking at it going uphill. When I'm up there looking down, it's like it ain't bad at all. I don't know. Like I said, I'm my own worst critic. All the time, I can't hardly build it to suit myself, let alone somebody sometimes. Just getting those moods. Let's get this here pushed around. It's a pretty good little pile of dirt. I pushed it down here from the top. Pretty good pile of dirt, about 3 tractor loads. I'm gonna push it down through yonder. Try to level this up. Get it cleaned up enough where I can run the roller on it. Get the roller on it, get it beat on it. Get it kind of cleaned up some. Customers, they ain't coming tonight, they're coming tomorrow day. So let's get some pushing done here and see what they think. Well, good morning, guys. Today is Friday. We had the meeting yesterday evening with the customers, and here comes Pooh Bear. The boys down there, they're getting everything greased up. Well, now it's plural. When Pooh Bear showed up, makes it plural. We are, it's about 23 degrees right now. You can see the ice. It is one cold April morning now. Look at the ice freezing up. The ground's froze up pretty good as far as, I mean, it ain't froze like froze solid. But whatever mud we would have had, it's froze up now. Road's actually firmed up really good. I am really happy about the road firming up. Down yonder, through there, it's all firmed up really nice. We got to get this right here fixed. We got a slope road. I've already got everything else sloped. This side over here is already done. It's already got grass seed and everything on it. It's ready for mulch. This side over here, of course, we got to finish it. We're gonna put a couple culverts in. I'm kicking it back and forth on whether or not I don't want to shove any water toward that face. I don't mind putting water over this face. Right here is that draw that a lot of water comes down. I thought about if I can do it. I'm thinking about putting in two sections. Now, whether or not do I really need it or not, you know, I don't know. That's what I'm up here this morning figuring it out. I'm gonna have quite a bit of water coming off from the top and coming down, so we need to stop that water up here, I think, because once it comes around that curve, well, right here you can see how much it's eating. But now listen, now this here is coming from up the top of the hill. And we had a pretty good rain the other day. I think we got 3/4 of an inch of rain. We had a pretty good rain. And it ate that much. So my idea is, I think we definitely need to put a culvert in on this side of the curve. That'll catch that water before it gets down here. It won't be as abrasive. I'm really thinking it'll slow it down. And I don't necessarily know if we need another one, but I know we definitely need one up in here. So I'm up here trying to make sure I don't spit water out over there's a ravine right here, and that's where the water used to go. So I need to put it back into that, and that's what I'm up here doing right now, is seeing if I can divert that water into this ravine safely without causing any kind of a slip. Because see, what we're standing on here, this is all made. You guys remember back a few videos, me and Pooh Bear built this, all this. I got plenty of material to fix that road down there. I put old Jimmy John to trucking this good looking field and stuff. I'll get him to truck it down through with the skid steer. So right there's our curve. And see, this is all built. All this is built. And right there is our ravine. So how are we gonna get water into that ravine? And I gotta get down in here and I gotta dress all this stuff up today. That's all that mud that I shoved off when I got started. All that's mud that I shoved off when I got started, which is good topsoil. I'm gonna reach down and get all that probably with the hoe, and I'll pull it up and just rough it in, and I'll take the dozer and run over it a few times, track it in, tighten it up, grass and mulch, seed mulch. So, back to this part. I'm thinking I like to get that culvert down the hill out of the curve so that I don't take as much culvert. So my idea is to maybe put it probably somewhere in here, and then I can divert it, and I'll just kind of egg out a little ditch out to run it into that, and it'll be good, it'll be done. And then I got a lot, like I could pull all this up, and I'll have all that dirt to take down there in that spot in the road that we need to build up a little bit, make it a little bit nicer. So I got all kinds of dirt for that. So we're gonna start right here. We're gonna start right here this morning. We're gonna start putting these culverts in. We're gonna start dressing the roads up, cleaning everything up, tidying everything up, working our way to the front. And my goal for today is get everything ready for seed and mulch. And then we're going to seed and mulch tomorrow. And then this stage of the job will be completed, except the gravel on the road. But we both agreed that we needed to wait. Well, all three of us. Well, both, if you say me and the customer. That we're going to wait a few weeks until everything kind of dries back up before we start putting rock trucks on it. And then that'll give them, they're supposed to let me know something today on enlarging the house seat. And we'll know something on that today. So you guys stay tuned, and we'll get y'all hopefully get some better footage today. Well, we're getting ready to mulch. We got everything seeded last night. I didn't get no videos, and I've had a lot of people asking me what's going on, because they hadn't had any videos or anything yet. And just to be honest, I've been busy. Been trying to stay on top of everything and try to work and getting everybody trained up. Ain't got very much settlement right in there. Looking pretty good. We got a bale of mulch over on the other end before it goes in the creek to filter it. But I'll probably put a bale, depending on how much I use. I may try to put a bale in each swag up right here just to help catch some of these settlements. But everything's been tracked in, seeded. She's ready. She's ready. I'm letting this all, I'm probably going to perforate that again with the dozer when I get ready to leave tonight. That'll, I'll just track over top of all these spots. That way I can let it air out and dry out this weekend. Because Monday, I ordered rock. They're going to start rocking this road up Monday. We're going to be up on top, working on clearing and all that. We got Pooh Bear and Jimmy John's. He's over there. They're getting everything set up to start mulching. We usually hook the skid steer to the mulch wagon. It makes it a lot easier to navigate and drive it around. We're going to go down and back, and I really think I can reach it, but we may have to back over the hill a couple places right there so I can blow mulch, because I want to make sure I mulch this end right here. The woman that lives in this house, she is great. I love her, man. She's nice. The people in these homes, they're old and they're kind of bitter. So we don't want any muddy water running over on them. Got all this tracked in nice. There's a few sticks here and there. This is, like I said, this was all kind of a wet dirt right here. It was all kind of wet yesterday when I tracked all this in, so I just tracked on top of it. Just leave it like it is, and I'll track back over it again today, and then I'll let it dry all weekend, and then first thing Monday morning we'll run the roller over that lower part, run the fabric over top of it, start putting the rock on it. Culverts turned out good. I found them 2 rocks laying on the bank, so I grabbed them and I just kind of throwed them around there. I think I'm still going to put a load of 4x8s down there, just because that's my worst trouble areas down there. So when I get them 4x8s, I'll probably use a couple scoops to put in around my culverts like we do on American Tower jobs. Everything's positively draining. Got this here draining into our culvert. I got that little blocker in right there to carry water down that way. There's 50 feet of culvert at this section. I wasn't counting on putting that much, but it made the job look better, and I like it. Right there's the end of it, and it created this nice face. 'for everything. It gives them plenty of shoulder. I didn't want them coming up down this hill and having to worry, you know, about getting Pooh Bear's having a hard time putting that chainsaw in there, I think. Having to worry about getting in here. So, let me give, I told him, I said, it's a little bit of a bear to finesse in there, but it'll go in there, I promise. Pooh Bear! Turn the bar, put the chain, the head's this way and the bar goes that way. Turned around. Now put the bar in first. Still having problems. And I can slide that chainsaw in and out of there in no time. Come on, Pooh Bear. Oh man, he's got it. Good job, Pooh Bear. He's still cussing. This is the road. I'm gonna probably put this video in with. I look back, I got some clips from like a few days ago when I was up here working by myself and everything. So I got to try to manage to get all this put together to where it makes sense. But I'm gonna put this video probably with the road building video, and then the reclaim video for today, I'll probably just make it all one big video. But this is how she turned out. She turned out good. I mean, she turned out nice. I'm really, really happy with it. There's a few things about it here and there, but for the most part, I'm really, really, really happy about it. And again, you know, you notice down to the bottom, there's a big deep ditch line. And here, there ain't. There's just a super elevated road going toward the ditch. Because you got to remember, there's going to be 7 or 8 inches of stone on this road. And the water is going to stay to the hill. That allows him to be able to get in there and mow it. It allows him, if they get over in the ditch, they can come out of the ditch and they don't have to worry about so much about erosion. We have pretty good luck out of this kind of a road set up here, especially with this soil type, and with us being on the hill. I don't see any seed hardly at all over here. There's some, okay. The guys are still learning how to seed. I take it for granted that people know things, I guess, but it'll be all right. I think we put 200 and some pounds of seed on this whole job. So if it don't come up, it ain't because it ain't got enough seed on it. Plus we're mulching with mulch hay. So that's another big key thing. Okay, there's about 30 feet of culvert over here. I got a nice little sump. Collect all of it. End of it's right here. And I got just a little ditch going down through yonder. And I probably put some riprap in it just to slow the water flow down to where it don't start eroding. Remember, I built all this. What we're walking on, we built. Here's the top of the curve. Like I said, it turned out nice. I got all that tracked in. That's all got seed already on it. Everything's seeded. There's the inside. It's nice little swelled out. Here is the outside curve. Everything swelled out real nice. The road's got a crown in it to divert the water so it don't run down the middle of the road. And then I did a slight grade change right there to kick that water over in the ditch, and the other part can go over the bank. So here's the top of the hill, and we're going to enlarge the lot come Monday. So it'll be a whole nother project up here, but it's going to make it what they want. So, and that's what we're after, to make it what they want. But you guys stay tuned and stay with me on this, and we'll get this job put to bed. I got another guy hired in. He's going to start a job out in Wayne County for me, and growing. Stay tuned. Well, we done spit out about 80 bales. Got all that mulched. Got to get this edge of this creek bank. Got to get this heel. Got to get all that. Jimmy John there, he's still learning how to drive there. Need to figure me out a way to put me a set of high flotations on them straws, rather. God, that stuff's nasty. That old mulch hay is nasty. I got black snot boogers all in my nose. I got 30 bale of straw on there too. We went and got 30 bale of straw. 130 bales is what I quoted a job out at 100. I went ahead and got me 30 more bale. Really want to get this creek bank first. We could just go ahead and do what we got. He might get her. We might get her around there. Oh man, I'm going to enjoy my day off tomorrow. It's going to be pretty, beautiful sunshine, and I ain't got to be in no big old hurry to get out here. Today, this job is going to be completed as far as what we quoted. The original part of it is going to be completed. We are going to be back on track. So customers just left. They're happy. They're smiling. Let's get started.